Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the action. We are coming to you live on Sky Sports from the great city of Dublin. It's the Kazoo Premier League, all brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the players. The winner of 7 PDC titles, a World Match Play champion, the winner of 2 World Series titles, and a 2-time back-to-back World Youth Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Dimitri and Bergh. Slams, a World Grand Prix champion, 2 World Series Finals titles, a World Cup champion, and the former champion of the world, the Iceman, Gerwyn.
Right then, quarter-final number 2. Winner here will play Michael Smith then in the first semi-final of the night. We've got Gerwyn Price, who's wearing green here in Dublin. Maybe hoping it's a bit of a lucky charm here. Up against Dimitri and Bergh, these 2 players level on 5 points. Well, after 3 nights, Price has 1 night win. That was in Cardiff a couple of weeks ago, of course. The Welshman kind of boosted, really, by the home crowd there. Aside from that, it's been 2 quarter-final defeats. Well, Dimitri van den Bergh went all the way to the final last week, lost to a sensational Michael Smith in that final in Glasgow, and he's made it to 1 semi-final around that as well. Well, when you look at the head-to-head, Gerwyn Price has a far superior record, and in their 1 meeting this year, well, it's Price who won that as well. That was on the World Series over in Copenhagen. So who wins this meeting then? Let's find out, shall we? In the company of Mark Webster and, Laura Turner, sorry, and Rod Studd.
Yeah, hi there, Emma. Good evening, everyone. Yes, as you said, Emma, when Gerwyn Price was crowned king in Cardiff in week 2, he was clad in red for Wales. He's clad in green tonight in the Irish capital. I don't know if he's got an alternate strip if he plays Van Gerwen in the final, because we know that Van Gerwen will be dressed in his traditional green this evening too. But here he's got a tough test on his hands against last week's runner-up in Dimitri van den Bergh, who's been playing pretty well in this Premier League on his return to this elite 8-man field. Price may have had that win, but his tournament average is lower than van den Bergh's. by quite a margin. Van der Bergh 97, Price under 94, and I think he's got the worst average amongst the 8 players going Price. So despite picking up points and picking up a victory, he hasn't really been at his brilliant best up to press so far. What are you expecting here, Laura?
Yeah, I've said it before, I do think genuinely he is going to be playing better. And there you go, kicks off with the first maximum of the match, first 3 darts for Gerwyn Price. Yeah, I just think Gerwyn's one of those players, we always wait for him to kick on, and the Premier League doesn't necessarily always, we just don't see the best of him. And I just feel it's going to happen at some point, and could it be tonight?
Yeah, it hasn't been a tournament that he's looked back on fondly so far. His first year in the Premier League, he really struggled, but he's too good a player to keep struggling, you feel. But whether he can get a second nightly win tonight is a different question, because this is cutthroat stuff. The players are very evenly matched and the format is very short, and that's making it very difficult to get consistent results and to pick winners, as the pundits fail to do every week, Laura.
Absolutely. But you're right, this format is a real leveller. And we've seen it with different, different results each week.
Tops then for Price to go rattling in with an 11-dart leg or a 12-dart leg.
34.
And that gives Van den Bergh the chance to hold throw in the opening leg here. Again with a 2-dart pop-pop combination finish on offer for the Belgian. Just fine to simple. It was perilously close to the double. Will that unnerve him? No, it won't, because he cleans up the double 16 and hits when Price missed, and Van den Bergh gets the early advantage.
And doesn't seem to bother Price too much. Straight back with the second 180 for Price.
And both with his first throw of a leg, Laura, so never a bad time to start a leg with a maximum.
Absolutely not.
100.
Now the winner here will play in the semi-final the table-topping Michael Smith, who edged out Peter Wright 6-5. Peter Wright again finding a way to lose, twice 2 legs in front of that match, and I'm afraid the 2-time former world champion is still Peter Pointless Wright in the Premier League 2023. Van den Bergh levels the maximum count at 2 apiece.
134.
This is a highly competitive match so far. Dimitri here playing with a bit of a smile on his face, living up to his song, happy.
100.
Yeah, he's changed his MO in the last couple of weeks, starting in Glasgow, where he's dropped some of the theatrics and all the breathing control routine and started to go back to the way he acted when he first graced the big stage. More smiling, more happiness, as you pointed out, Laura, and I think he's probably trying better for that. That's a nice start, and that leaves the combination very much on. It's very much on now on double 14, and he wires the 1-2-1 attempt.
And they're an important holder throw. You can see what that means to Gerwyn Price. I mean, I know we are only the second, that was only the second leg in, but as we say, it's only a race to 6. And if Price has got any chance of winning, he has to break the Van den Bergh throw. Van den Bergh won the bullseye, so he's got the throw this week, I should say. So it's these throws are really important.
140.
At this point in the match, as you've said, Laura, Price needs the break. Should he get one, then Van den Bergh needs the break, and so it seesaws, doesn't it? And the control of the match can switch with 1 visit to the board. And that's the cutthroat nature of a first to 6-leg darts match at this level.
99.
And each week, 7 darting roller coaster rides are provided. 4 quarterfinals, 2 semi-finals, and the final each and every week. Round the UK and Europe, and as Emma pointed out right at the top of the show, it's the 4th different country tonight. We've had Northern Ireland, Wales, Scotland, now the Republic of Ireland, and next week to England for the first time in the 2023 Premier League in Exeter.
123. Gerwyn, you were 524.
Took a bit of a deflection there for Dimitri, but this for a breaker throw. He's treble 18.
56.
But still
Dimitri
here in a
require
pretty good position in this leg
121.
price, because Bergh is an underdog to take this out. That's not to say he can't, but needed a treble 13 there to lead double 16. As it is, he
Gerwyn,
leaves
you
tops,
require
but he's now
68.
vulnerable to the price counter. Tops it is. And tops he
Gerwyn's on
gets
the
to take the
third
lead
leg.
in the match for the
Gerwyn
first time
Price.
with that crucial break of throw.
You just see that pain on Dimmy's face in the
Fourth
background.
leg, Gerwyn to the first. Game on. $83. 100. 78.
Price with that win in Cardiff a couple of weeks ago, but nothing to go with it in terms of victories. So the 5 points for the weekly win,
45.
but nothing else. Dimitri has been picking up bits and pieces. We got the 3 for the runners-up spot in Scotland last week.
134.
As I say, although we're only on week 4, this table will start taking shape very, very quickly for these players. You feel like you've got a bit of time at the
81.
beginning, but all of a sudden it creeps up on you, and if you find yourself out the top 4, it's very hard to clamber back in.
Yeah, I think players basically
96.
turn up every week trying to win a nightly knockout tournament, don't they, and just see where that takes them in the league table, because if you're bottom or if you're top, you don't turn up and do anything different, do you? There's no
60.
strategy, you just try to win every match you play.
110.
Yeah, when you put it like that, I guess the only strategy sometimes we see a different set of darts coming out from Peter Wright
Yeah.
each week, but other than that, you're right, yeah, you're up there to win.
70.
And with the change in format, the winner of each nightly competition each Thursday night will trouser a cheque for £10,000
59.
to go with what they'll earn at the
Yeah, when
end
you
of
require
the
40.
tournament, depending on their league placing and their playoff results. If they're in the top 4, Price wants 40 again, and he nails it
From
again.
the fourth leg. Gerwyn Price. Fifth leg,
Tonight
Dimitri
he's
to
back to his
third.
old self, being absolutely mustard on tops, and now he's got a 2-leg lead as well, and that is after losing the first leg of the match.
100.
So the last 3 have gone the Welshman's way.
140.
Another good start to this leg.
$81.
There you can see the average is absolutely phenomenal from both, to be fair. Dimitri hasn't done a great deal wrong, but I will say this is the price that we've been expecting to turn
96.
up, isn't it, Rod?
Yeah, certainly is. Yeah, an average tonight, all told, all those leg-by-leg averages combined, 107 and change, in comparison with his tournament average before this match started,
45.
which was 93.76, which was indeed 8th of the 8 elite Arrowsmiths in the competition.
58.
But it shows the level of competition, doesn't it, where an average of almost 94 is the worst. I mean, by no means is that disgraceful.
Absolutely not. I would definitely be taking that average, you know this.
It's good darts.
Very good.
123.
We have got, you know, essentially the top 8 in the world
Yeah.
at the moment, so...
But Price knows he's
59.
capable of so much more than that, as he's showing tonight. An average
Dimitri
of
require
9 points higher than that.
152.
And it's helped him establish a 3-1 lead here as he bids to tee up a meeting with Michael Smith, who he played last week in Scotland and lost to. That was in the
78.
quarter-final.
Gerwyn, you require 148.
And that's also a feature, isn't it, of like we see multiple meetings between players. Can't find the second treble that he needed to leave his
92.
favourite tops.
Dimitri
And
requires
Bergh now,
74.
you feel, really needs to get this 74 because he's in danger of going 4-1 down if he doesn't. 20 tops. Not easy, but made it look so.
From the fifth leg, Dimitri Bergh. Sixth leg going to throw
As you say, I thought that was an important hole to throw there for Bergh. Price straight back in the treble 20.
140.
Yeah, the Iceman was waiting on the two-dart combination finish had Bergh failed to hit that double top. And that would have been odds on 4-1 in a race to 6.
134.
Finishing has been very strong, both players.
100.
Just 2 missed for Price so far, 1 for Bergh. Absolutely epic standard.
$100.
And now, as we alluded to earlier, this is the moment when Bergh needs to break a throw. There's only been one in the match so far. It came in the third leg from Price, and that's what's put him in control of the match. And this can shift the balance. And it does shift the balance. As Bergh hits his third maximum, Price wants 170. That's not going. So Bergh for 87 to level up at 3 each halfway through the match.
Price just sorting out the start, just fumbled slightly.
58. Dimitri require 87.
He's crafted himself a chance. Can he take it? Can he take it? It'll have to be the bullseye. And he finds the bullseye. Beautiful darts.
Dimitri Bergh.
180 followed by a bullseye finish from Bergh, and it's 3-3.
Game on.
Well, you alluded to it earlier, Rod, to be fair. These games, they are topsy-turvy. 1 or 2 breaks, and at the moment, I think this is really anyone's game. Who can hold the nerve? Who can hold the standard that we've seen so far?
140.
Yeah, back end of that leg really summed it up, didn't he? Bergh 180. Price couldn't take out the big fish outshot, and Bergh went out on the bullseye. First match of the evening,
96.
Smith against Wright went all the way to an 11th and deciding leg before the world champ won 6-5. And this could well end up with something similar in terms of the match going all the way to an 11th leg.
Definitely has that feeling.
Where Bergh would have the darts if it goes that far. Price trying to do something about that. And that's a good way of going about it.
180.
And I would say maybe it's the green shirt, but he seems to be winning over the Dublin crowd as well here. Absolutely packed house.
12 segment. Oh, not the 9 segment, Gerwyn, no.
41.
That could be a catastrophic error in this match. It denied him a chance at either double or the bullseye by missing the big number, and Bergh looking to make him pay, but not doing so. Not doing so. Was it only 2 minutes ago I said that the finishing had been strong?
Yes, it was. It was. The commentator's curse,
What
I
was I
believe.
talking about?
There you go. He gets there in the end. Again, you can see what that means. It's another massive breaker throw.
Coming in the 7th leg of the match. And what it means is now it's back to Price in charge.
140.
If he can hold twice now in this leg, leg 8, and in leg 10, Price will win.
140.
Bergh now needs the break. It really has seesawed this struggle.
97.
But that's what we enjoy, isn't it? And also, it's seesawed at such a high level, to be fair.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun and captivating watch this second match of the night. Bergh averaging 99, Price 102.5. That's the standard we're watching, but the drama, the way it's seesawed one way then the other, and the pendulum may swing again yet.
100.
A big score here from Dimitri. The pressure back on Price.
140. Gerwyn, you require 160.
And he's done that all right. He needs another there. Can't find it, which would have left a poke at the bullseye. And now Van den Bergh may have a go at the bullseye himself at the end of this combination. He'll hope for 2 at double, mind you. But you've already seen him hit the bull off 80-odd once tonight. And it's the 12 segment that Price missed. And Van den Bergh just hits it, leaves bull. And he can't find it for a second time tonight, which would have levelled the match at 4 apiece.
Needs tops. And cannot find it.
Well, what now? Will Price come back for double 10, or will Van den Bergh clean up the 25 to level up? Double 8. Zoning in and hitting the target.
Dimitri Van den Bergh.
And back-to-back breaks of throw leave us where we were, really, all square with Van den Bergh throwing as we were after 6 legs. Then Price broke, Van den Bergh broke, and it's 4 all. And Van den Bergh throwing it all square after 8 legs.
I'm glad you're keeping up with it.
I'm trying. And that, I think, Laura, is the 3rd leg in which Price has gone off with the maximum. The 1st and 2nd and the 9th.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw him in Belfast last year, didn't we? 2 9-darters on the same night. Can he produce something here in Dublin?
From Northern Ireland to the Republic of Ireland, they all come alike together in Price. Magic dart, the 9-dart king on it again. He had 4 in the calendar year 2022, 1 at the World Championship, 2 in the Premier League, 1 at the World Match Play.
85.
Can he start 2023 with another 9-dart leg? Yes, he can. He likes to go down to go up, Gerwyn. Can't find the treble 20. And he likes that way because it means he can go down up to the treble 20 and then all the way across on the same kind of plane to double 12. And it's served him very well, that technique. But he got 7 nights of the way in, but it should be enough to ensure he goes 5-4 up as he cools down.
Yeah, I like the sportsmanship there from Dimitri.
99. Gerwyn in the 556.
Tops it is. Well, it wasn't a 9-darter, but it was a 12-darter, and it does the job. It puts Price in front 5-4.
10th leg, Gerwyn to the 5th. Game on.
Well, all week, Mardell has been jousting with the snooker star Sean Murphy about which is easier, a 9-dart leg or a 147 break in snooker. And Mardell insists that on all the stats, the 147 is easier, but we almost saw a 9-darter tonight, which has been catastrophic for a Hawaiian friend.
Trust the data is what I've been told.
But Murphy would not have heard would not have let us hear the last of it if there'd been a 9-darter tonight. The magician would have been all over social media telling us just how easy a 9-darter is. But anyway, Price couldn't do it, but he won the leg, and that's the main thing as far as he's concerned in this situation. Now, Gerwyn Price, either this leg or the next, and he'll be through to the semis against the Bully Boy.
Yeah, Price really taking the initiative here.
100.
Just off a 6 180.
Dimitri trying to battle back. He's got a break here, otherwise he's gone. And he's going to get a go here at a 170.
97.
We saw one of these from Dobie in the first week. We saw one from Van Gerwyn later in the tournament as well. So they have gone a couple of times in the Premier League this year. Not this time for Dimitri, and he really needed that because Price now is coming back for his favourite double to cap a superb display. And the Price is right in Dublin in the quarterfinals. A power-packed performance from the Iceman. He defeats Dimitri Van den Bergh. He was well on the way to a 9-darter, got 7 darts in, couldn't finish the job. But he's finished the job in terms of the match win. He beats Van den Bergh 6-4. And now Gerwyn Price will take on the world champion Michael Smith in the semi-finals here in Dublin.